engineer. He was making 100 grand. But let's just segue into this. So what they did was they told my brother, here's your replacement. Now they're not going to pay what my brother was getting, close to 80,000. Either they're going to pay him less because the person again is on a visa from India. He's not a United States citizen. So they can know that the rate in which they're paying him, they can pay him less. Because back in India, he's making a lot of money. Now you're going to say, well, he came here to work. Not everybody comes here to work. I know there's not a cubicle waiting for everybody that comes here on an HB1 visa. Some people stay where they are and they do what? Remote work. Because they come from India and other countries. I can't get it through to your heads. But what he did on X is he tried to retract.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Honey Love Reactions. We will be reviewing a new video today. Please comment, like, and subscribe below. Now let's get into it.
Hey, TikTok. I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware that in April, Elon Musk laid off 1,500 American workers in his Texas and California plants, Tesla plants. And that was in April. And he recently applied for 2,000 H-1B visas to fill those spots that were held by Americans. Trump has come out in support of the H-1B visa program. And this is going to benefit Elon Musk tremendously. And it sure does hurt those American workers. I love the way we're making America great again. Sold our soul to the devil, y'all.
Elon Musk is defending H-1B visas, and Trump's allies are not happy about that. Here's why this visa program is causing a massive divide in Trump's inner circle. The H-1B visa is a short-term visa for highly skilled workers. Think engineers, doctors, architects, and even artists. It's also been a crucial visa for tech companies, but it's also become a hot-button political issue. During Trump's first term, he suspended the H-1B program temporarily. Fast forward to now, with Trump's second term on the horizon, his allies like Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are publicly supporting the H-1B visa program. They think that this program is essential to filling talent shortages in America in various fields. Musk even has compared it to NBA teams trying to recruit international players. But not everyone agrees. Right-wing voices like Laura Loomer and Mike Cernovich, well, they're basically calling it a betrayal of the American worker. And Trump's appointment of a venture capitalist who's also in support of the H-1B program has sparked this condemnation. So really the big question is Trump going to crack down on the H-1B visa program once again? Or will tech leaders sway him to help keep the program intact? And here's the big kicker. Musk and others have a lot riding on this program.
And I'd want to ask a couple of questions. Number one, Elon Musk, you left South Africa. You went to Queen's College for a couple of years in Canada, and then you transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in Pennsylvania, United States. Why is that, Elon, if our colleges and universities are so bad and not training enough American workers for your companies? And by the way, then you went to go to University of Stanford, or Stanford University rather, where you had a student visa, and a few days afterwards, you all of a sudden left and started working. Did you have an H-1B visa when you did this, Elon? Because if not, you did that illegally, and that also invalidates your H-1B visa, also invalidates your naturalization papers to be a U.S. citizen, but that's another story. So why are you in the United States studying? And Vivek, now you're an anchor baby. Your parents came from India. Your mother did become a U.S. citizen, but not when you were born. When you were born, both of your parents were citizens of India. Your father still is. And I believe you went to Harvard Law School, Harvard undergrad, and then later Yale Law School. Also, what about that George Soros scholarship that you applied for and got, and you kind of forgot all that income that you had where you were working that you kind of left off? That's another whole story we'll talk about. So why are you in the United States studying if our schools don't properly train our workers? Why is that? Why do you need all these foreign indentured servants working at 30% less? And I believe you don't have to pay certain other Social Security benefits and other benefits too the first year or so. So you get a further reduction on hiring these workers, which is another 6 or 7% reduction in your cost. So you're paying them 30% less, 36% less to hire them. I bet that has something to do with they want these cheap workers that they can hire, and they're foreign workers that need the visa to stay here, and they work long hours. I have a number of them here in the Fort Lauderdale area that work at SPACEX that I pick up, and they talk about the long hours and the conditions that they're in working here. But they need the job because it pays more than it does home in India, and they're from India. So why is that, guys? Explain all that.
American skilled labor is not inferior, not incompetent. In fact, American skilled labor is truly exceptional. Many exceptional engineers and others within the skilled labor realm, which I'll touch on in a minute, are unemployed and have been seeking work and unable to find it. Meanwhile, we are bringing in en masse H-1B visa holders under the premise that somehow foreign skilled labor is superior in talent, in academics, perhaps even genetically, to U.S. counterparts. And I just do not see it, having gone to school with many foreigners within the engineering realm and working with many professionals of all sort within STEM. Honestly, humans from around the world that have gone through similar academics are similarly well equipped to.
So Donald Trump just chose a side in the Elon Musk versus MAGA feud, and it looks like he is siding with Elon Musk. Here's what he just said during an interview with the New York Post, quote, "I've always liked the visas. I have always been in favor of the visas. That's why we have them. I have many H-1B visas on my properties. I've been a believer in H-1B. I have used it many times. It's a great program," end quote. So Donald Trump sides with Musk in believing that H-1B visas are good for the country, and H-1B visas allow foreigners to work at American companies, which a lot of Donald Trump's voters are opposed to because they don't like it when non-white foreigners who are far more qualified, educated, and skilled than they are get hired by American companies, exposing how racist they are. But they're
that they want here on an H-1B visa can do their job remotely, thanks to Starlink. We don't need any more engineers, developers, programmers. We don't need them in our country. They can sit wherever they want and do the job. But you know what we do need? We need farmers, and we need healthcare workers, and we need nurses, and we need long-term care people, and we need people to clean rooms in hotels, and we need people physically on the ground in the United States to do the jobs that most people who live here don't want to do and are unwilling to do. And people are willing to do those jobs to come here for an opportunity to live in America and become American. So let's flip it on its head and keep the H-1B people where they are with internet access and bring the people we need boots on the ground.
I appreciate you for stopping by. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching Honey Loves Reactions.